What's up, guys? This is your girl Coco, and I want to welcome you to another episode of Kiki'ing with Coco. If you are new to the show, welcome and thank you for tuning in. Let me just tell you a little bit about it. So basically, the show is about life in general with an emphasis on relationships. So I have my friends or guests come on the show and we kiki about whatever the topic is. And hopefully you'll learn something from whatever it is we talk about. You know, you get some laughs, you'll get, you just gonna get a real good kiki session. So today I have with me a return guest, my homegirl Dash. You want
to say what's up, y'all?
So Dash is here to talk about something completely different from getting sugar daddies. So we're going to get into that a little bit later. But first, let's pop off with this drink with Coco. And the drink with Coco this week is actually champagne. So no mimosa, no mixed drink, just straight up champagne. So you got a specific champagne that you drink, Dash?
You know, you can always go anywhere and ask for Moet, and it's a good, affordable one for everyone. So I always recommend that. Mm-hmm. But really any champagne, girl, because champagne is my drink.
So my favorite champagne is, now don't laugh at me because I know I'm about to mess this name up, but it's called Veuve Clicquot. It's French. And
it's butchered that, sis. It's all good though. We're gonna act like it ain't here.
It is what it is, but I like it. I think it's affordable. I think most restaurants have it. But, you know, if I'm being a little fancy, a little razzle dazzle, you know, a little Dom P, you know, that's where it's at. I ain't going to say everyday drink, but if it's a special occasion and you just want to, you know, get something quick that's affordable, I think Veuve Clicquot is good. Or Moet, you know, that's everybody know about Moet. So I definitely be sure to post these on my Instagram. So if y'all try out these brands or if y'all have had them before, you know, let me know. Tag me in it on Instagram at Kiki'ing with Coco and then hashtag drink with Coco. So now that we got this drink going, drinking this nice glass of champagne, we going to move into the word on the street. So I'm going to be real, and I think this is everybody, but so when I woke up on Sunday, no, I think before I went to sleep on Saturday, I saw that Mike Tyson and Roy Jones was going to fight. And I was kind of like, what? When did this? I ain't heard nothing about this.
That was your first time seeing it?
That was my first time seeing it.
Oh, so, wow.
When I woke up on Sunday, you know, the memes is going when Nate Robinson, if y'all don't know, he's an ex-NBA player. I know for sure he played for the Celtics at one point. I don't follow basketball like that, so I can't tell you no other team that he played for, but for sure I know the Celtics. He was in the ring and he was fighting with a YouTuber named Jake Paul. Now I'm not for sure who he is, but apparently
I know who Jake Paul is. I know who Jake Paul is. I can speak on that part. So and then that's why I was kind of shocked because first of all, Jake isn't even a boxer for real. I think that was either his second or his third fight.
I think it was his third fight.
His third fight. Okay, his brother Logan Paul is more of a fighter than he is. He the one who lost to like KSA or something like a year or so ago, and it was like this big controversial. It was this big thing. Like the only way I know is because you know I'm into YouTube, being a YouTuber, and Jake Paul is like a massive YouTuber. Mm-hmm. Like he one of the highest paid YouTubers like out. Okay. Have you heard of Tana Mojo?
Mm-mm.
She's a white girl.
YouTubers. If you
really,
if you're not in the niche that I'm into, I don't know what you do on YouTube.
You don't know what you do. Okay, so she like one of the she's controversial. First of all, okay, because it's like you like her if you have a personality like her, where she just kind of like crazy and sarcastic and just wild. Then you can totally relate to her because she reckless as hell. But if you find that type of stuff childish or inappropriate, then you're not gonna like her.
So what exactly did she YouTube about?
Just like life, like crazy. Like she was like the girl who was just outspoken and wild and just grew a massive fan base.
Yeah.
From when she was like a teenager up until like I think she's like my age now, like around her. She might be younger than me, between 22 and 24.
Yeah.
But I personally like her channel. I think that she's funny. But I'm like, I have the same kind of personality as her. Yeah. So I feel like, you know, to me, it's just whatever. Mm-hmm. But her and Jake were very, very, very controversial and very known for just being reckless and wild. Mm-hmm. So I knew that if Jake won, it was going to be like social media frenzy, you know? Yeah. So.
Well, I think they only made it 2 rounds, girl. He knocked Nate Robinson ass out.
And I mean, he has so much money. He been training, like, even though he ain't been a boxing long, he been training like with the big dogs, you know.
Yeah.
So it was to be expected.
Apparently.
Say that again.
I said he got the money though. Apparently, Robinson's friend. Nate Robinson is friends with Floyd Mayweather. Like, dude, you weren't trying to help your friend out.
Did you see Floyd Mayweather's post?
I did. That's why I'm like, so was you not trying to help your friend train for this fight? Maybe. Like, what you do?
But you know, he gives me very selfish vibes. He don't give a damn. If it ain't got nothing to do with money going in his pocket, he don't care.
True.
You know what I'm saying? And then with the Roy Jones fight, see, Roy Jones is from Pensacola. So, like, it was a big deal here. Yeah. Because this is his hometown. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, his fighting gym and everything was here. Mm-hmm. So, like, it was that's the only way I knew, but like the idea of it, Roy Jones versus Mike Tyson, man, this man biting folks' ears off, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't be in the motherfucking ring with no Mike Tyson.
I'm cool, right? It's cool. You're the GOAT. Right. You know? Like I could almost see, and in this where I grew out, this how you know I don't be paying attention. Mm. In my brain, I'm thinking Floyd Mayweather is fighting Mike Tyson. Because you know the 3 names you often hear in boxing is Mike Tyson, Floyd Mayweather, and I knew of Roy Jones Jr. One, because he's cool with my family. Like my mom and them grew up with him, and then he's from Pensacola. Yeah. So I'm not even putting 2 and 2 together that it's Roy Jones and Mike Tyson. I'm in my head thinking, oh, Mayweather and Tyson, this is gonna be a good fight. Yeah. Girl, I could have told you Tyson was gonna win if it was, you know what I mean? If it was Roy Jones,
you know, technically they wanted to call it a draw, but I think we all know Mike Tyson won.
Word on the street is Mike Tyson was whooping him.
Yeah.
Girl.
I just feel like at this point, like Mike Tyson is 54. He was the heavyweight champion of the world. And it's just like, of course, in his mature age, of course, he done gain weight or whatever. But he still look nice. Like, it still look like muscle. So it's just like, and Roy Jones really ain't that big. You know what I'm saying? So what did you think them hits was gonna do to your little ass?
Right. And then it's like the way Mike is, so like, even though they probably close in age, because Roy Jones probably in his 40s. Okay.
Roy is 52.
Okay, so they're 2 years apart. So even looking at them, Mike looks like the experienced martial arts coach. Yeah. And then like Roy was like one of his prodigies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like y'all are not equal. Like y'all aren't equal.
Well, Roy Jones was never in the heavyweight class. I think he was in the middleweight or whatever.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So it's just like y'all wasn't even in the same weight class for y'all to be in this fight. But I want to say, because I'm not even exactly sure how this fight came to be about, but I want to say maybe charity or something.
I heard Tyson was offered $10 million. That's what I heard. If that's the case, I'm fighting.
Facts.
I'm fighting. And then my sister said Roy didn't make as much. I think he made like $1 million. But I mean,
$1 million in comparison.
Right, but I mean, when you haven't really been doing much, I guess $1 million is a lot.
I mean, ain't neither one of them been doing much.
Right, but I mean, Mike Tyson, baby, you know that name's thick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This man was in The Hangover. Like,
I don't want no parts of Mike Tyson in no shape, form, or fashion. I don't want him to be my man. I don't want
my uncle, my granddaddy. Like, I'm cool.
Yeah, I'm cool on you.
I'm not getting on your bad side, hun. You know?
The fact that you biting off ears, like, you ain't never gonna live that down.
You don't give a fuck. You biting off ears. You biting off ears, you don't give a fuck.
Right. But yeah, I think it was like kind of like a concert too. You had Snoop Dogg up in there performing and commentating. Wiz Khalifa. I want to say somebody else performed too, but it seemed like it was a good time overall for the most part.
Yeah. And the videos I've seen on social media seem like people were very engaged.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, I feel like when it comes to boxing, people are really engaged. Like, people will pay for them pay-per-view fights. You know what I'm saying? Like, for whatever, boxing is like a huge thing.
Yeah. Boxing is exciting though, because especially when you don't know who's gonna win.
Yeah, yeah. I remember the Mayweather and Pacquiao fight. I actually bought that fight bought that pay-per-view because, you know, a lot of people was like, oh, they ain't never going to fight. They always sending wolf tickets, you know, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, finally, they going to fight. And it was like, I paid $50 for this shit.
Right. But wait, have you seen, this is random, but have you seen the Haves and Have-Nots?
I have not. I've seen like a couple episodes, and it was like some years ago, like maybe when it first came.
What about P-Valley?
Girl, P-Valley is my shit.
Okay, so you know Diamond.
Yeah.
Benny from, his name was Benny in the Haves and Have-Nots.
Okay.
His name was Diamond in P-Valley, the security guard, the licensed security guard. His real name is Tyler Lepley.
Yeah.
Did you see his video?
Yeah, I did see him saying that he wanted to get in the ring.
Baby, if he fight, I'm gonna have to be there. That man so fine.
Well, hopefully,
and was talking big shit.
And I could be there too, girl.
Was talking big shit. Mm-hmm. I'm talking big shit, and then wrote at the top, and you ugly as shit. I was just like, oh. I was like, oh, he is going off right now.
Yeah,
girl.
I love to see. I would definitely want to see him in the ring and see what he can do, especially since he out there talking shit.
Big shit, like not just shit, just like. But I honest to God know that it would be a wonderful fight.
Hopefully,
I'm paying for it, sis. I'm paying for it.
Hopefully we can get some rounds because I don't want no 1-2 round shit. I want.
Yeah, I need a real.
I need a real
but see, that's the thing about him, and the way, and since he recorded that video, I know. Oh, this is his personality for real, because he had scenes like that in the Haves and Have-Nots where he ready to fight and really, like, it's one scene where he fight the white man, the daddy, and he whoop his ass, and you know, of course, it's TV. But then you see the way he whoop ass on P-Valley too. Mm-hmm. And it's like, damn, it gotta be aggressive in person. So then when he made that video yesterday, I was like, oh shit. Mm-hmm. Like he a real deal. Yeah. Girl, I can't wait. I need. And then, you know, they don't like that. Like Jake Paul don't like that talking shit. Oh, he think he big dog because he has so many fans. Girl, his fan base. Yeah, that boy can quit doing everything and just make YouTube videos the rest of his life and be rich as fuck. Rich as fuck. And then that's when I was saying about the Tana Mojo thing. Tana made him bigger. They did a fake marriage on YouTube. Yeah. And Tana made him like way bigger. So he got even more fans because her fan base came to him. Yeah. So he gonna, if it comes to a social vote, he gonna win, you know? Mm-hmm.
Girl. Well, I'm sure he would, because I feel like Leslie will only have the black vote.
Oh, for sure. But he would have so many black people on his side. Yeah. That he might have a chance, you know?
Might have a chance.
But I really think he'll whoop ass though. Like, I really do. Mm-hmm. I really do.
Yeah, I think he would too. Like, oh boy, Jake Paul, he ain't that big. I think
he not.
I think he could definitely take him.
For sure.
So that's it on Nate Robinson getting his ass beat.
Yeah, that was crazy. I couldn't believe that fucking video. I would be so embarrassed.
Yeah, I would be too. I'd be like, bro, and you know the internet ain't never gonna let him live that down.
Hell no.
That's gonna be a permanent meme now.
Oh, you know it.
Mm-hmm. So I feel sorry for you, Nate Robinson, but You wasn't prepared, buddy, and that's all that is. Because you can't like who was this? I think it was Snoop that said it. You can play ball, you can play NBA basketball player, but you can't play being no boxer.
You can't.
You
can't.
Nah, that take real skill.
Real skill and real heart. Because you ain't gonna hit me in my fucking face. I remember when I was a kid, I asked my mom, could I be a boxer? And she said no. She said no, one, because I wouldn't know how to respond if somebody hit me in my face the wrong way.
Yeah.
And then two, I just don't think she wanted me doing anything that masculine, you know?
My parents let me take karate for a little bit.
Yeah, no. Mine just, I don't think my mom wanted me involved in anything violent, just in case I ever lost it, you know?
I mean, because once you become like you do that type of stuff for real, your hands become like legal weapons.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think I need that life.
Yeah. Now we gonna move over to your soul sister girl, Summer Walker. Girl. To say I really want to say, like,
I wish they could see my face. Cause baby, I have no words, Coco.
I'm surprised.
I have, baby, because it's like every time. It's like every time I be thinking I know what the fuck going on.
Yeah.
She do some dumbass shit.
She do something dumb. So now she pregnant after she tried to tell people
that she wasn't.
So I actually talked about this last week on the episode about her being pregnant. But now she posting, so they was all in love last week.
When talking about the pictures in the bathroom?
Yeah, pictures in the bathroom. He holding her stomach and whatnot.
When she had her tank top tucked in?
Yeah.
Okay.
And now, here we go. Black men gotta start doing better when it come to being a father. My grandfather lame, my father lame, and this ninja lame. Laugh out loud, and I guess the cycle will just continue. I guess ninjas still dealing with the shackles of mental slavery or some shit. Back when white men ripped you from your families and beat you to death if you tried to protect them. It goes deep. Shit's really sad. But at least I can afford to take care of my child. Everyone ghetto. It was also ghetto. I tried to get him to spend time with his other kids as much as I could. He ain't want to because he's selfish. I tried to get his baby mamas to let him see the kids. They ain't want to because they was bitter and hated me for no reason. I tried to get everybody to just get the fuck along, like be a big happy family, and instead everyone just shit on me. And now I just have the shit end of the stick because all these MFs is ghetto. But that's how it goes when everybody's spiritually and mentally undeveloped. IDK, what the fuck I was thinking.
I didn't fucking see that post.
Well, so
when did she post that?
She posted.
Was it the caption on the photo?
It was in her stories.
Okay, okay, I didn't see that. Okay, this on the Galacta Whore page, right?
Nah, it was on Summer Walker page.
What?
Yeah. She posted this on Saturday.
Oh my god!
Like in the
middle.
and
London gonna be back together though, so it don't really matter.
I just.
That's what irritates me about her. Yeah, that's what irritates me about her. It's not that she says shit like that, cause she true. That shit true. What she just said.
Yeah.
You put yourself in that dumbass situation, bitch. You did. You did, bitch.
Did that.
But see, the thing that fucked me up is why the fuck go on the internet and tell the fucking internet what's going on when you gonna go back to that?
You know you gonna go back.
You know you're going to go back. Even if you say you don't go back, even if I think it's a slight chance that I might go back, I'm not going to put myself
I'm not going to post that shit.
No.
Because you know.
And everybody know you're going to go back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Everybody know you going to go back. And so it's just like, why even put all of it? Like, my whole thing is, like, last week I talked about how, like, I specifically mentioned, like, why would you have a baby with somebody you know is actively having issues with their baby mamas?
With their baby mamas. Ain't no fucking way,
somebody commented on my page and was just like, well, you know, people are different in different relationships. And I get that. But if you asking your dude, like, see your kids, make time for your kids, or whatever the case may be, and he don't want to, like, why would you have a baby by him? Like, I get it. Y'all probably was just messing around But why wouldn't you protect yourself in the meantime? Like, this is not nobody I would want to be a father to my child. Like, it's a possibility that your ass might not be who I need you to fucking be.
Correct. And as a woman, if you feel like your daddy was a goofy and he wasn't around, I personally feel, because like, I'm not saying my dad wasn't there, but me and my dad's relationship is not like me and my mama's relationship at all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I feel like that affects how I want my future to be when I have a baby. Like my child's father has to be there.
Yeah,
like that's what, if I have it my way, my child's father has to be there in a way that mine wasn't. Like I don't want my child to go through what the fuck I went through. Yeah. And as Summer being a spiritual being, as she perplexes to the world, she should know that.
Yeah, like for sure. Like she said, the cycle continues. And my thing is, if you know better, do better.
And another thing Summer do that annoys the fuck out of me. So, you know how in our last conversation, I was telling you how she's a spiritual being?
Yeah.
So once people know that you're a spiritual being, they try to manipulate you with that shit.
Yeah.
And she's a very, very good manipulator in it. Like, I'm not saying she's not a spiritual being, but she has fell off of her spiritual path since she's been fucking with London.
Yeah.
And because of that shit, I don't feel like she can ever be 100% honest, like, with the world. And then another thing, when you are spiritually enlightened and woke like that, like, speaking, like, I'm telling you from personal experience, I know it's times where I'm spiritually on my shit, and then times where I'm just off my fucking path. You know what I'm saying? Just because I haven't been focused.
Yeah.
And when you are on your path spiritually, the things that she writes and puts out on social media, that's not something that a real spiritually enlightened person is going to do.
Yeah.
Spiritually enlightened people bring positivity to the world, no matter how bad their situation is. One gift I have is, no matter what the fuck going on, girl, I'm gonna find some kind of good in it, because this shit happened for a reason. So it's my job to determine what the reason is, if it's gonna bother me that much. Not my job to get on the internet and spread more hate. If you know the motherfuckers is ghetto, and you know we see it because the baby mama's always posting shit.
Yeah.
Why you feel like you need to go confirm it? Don't say shit.
Facts.
Then you get mad when somebody speak on your situation, but you just fucking told us what's going on. How will we know that her daddy won shit?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't see other bitches get on the internet saying that shit.
Yeah.
It's like she's manipulating her spiritual enlightenment, her spiritual awakeness. Like how she said, when people aren't spiritually mature enough, whatever she said in that fucking post.
Yeah.
You aren't either, bitch.
Yeah.
You are what you attract.
Off your kilter right now.
Yeah. So like, what are you talking about? You can't say nothing about these motherfuckers being immature because you're sitting here doing the same shit they're doing.
Yeah. Like,
who the fuck got time to write an Instagram story post that 1 million motherfuckers is gonna see? Let's be honest.
Yeah, I seen her say something about she be speaking out in retaliation, like when the baby mamas be saying stuff about her. And it's just like, if you so spiritually woke or mature,
you don't give a fuck.
Like, you're not going to respond.
You don't care because you're above that shit.
Yeah.
I'm above sitting here arguing with y'all because this shit is going to get us nowhere.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit here and argue, or I'm not going to sit here and get angry. And even if I am angry, I'm damn sure not going to let you see it.
Yeah.
But you on the internet spazzing every fucking chance you get, and then you get mad when a motherfucker judge you. Bitch, we wouldn't even know if you would just shut the fuck up.
Yeah. I think London had posted something. He was like, first, get out your feelings.
Then she fucking pregnant. You know when you pregnant, you be having all them hormones and shit. She saying she regret every day.
Yeah. Like,
you know she
put yourself in this situation, sis. You should have been more careful. Because honestly, yeah, since she been with him, she definitely been out of tune with her spirituality.
Off her rocker, bitch.
Yeah, off the rocker. But I just feel like in this instance, like, maybe even when you first got together, like, you should have been, like, of course, when you first get together, it's all new and it's all sweet and it's good. So maybe you're not necessarily seeing these negative things or whatever. But at this age, I deal with a lot of men who have children. And I ask them questions about how they are with their kids. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a good relationship with your kids? Do you spend time with your kids? And if this is something that I felt like you was not doing, girl,
Mm-hmm.
my ass will back the fuck away. Like, I had one dude who told me that he was getting a divorce from his wife or whatever, and they had a kid, and in
Mm-hmm.
the custody agreement he was filing for full custody. I said, but why? He said, because that's what I want. But you don't have no deadbeat mama for your child, so why would you take full custody of your child?
Right.
What judge in their right mind is gonna give you full
But that right there
when you
told you
have
the
a
type of
sane,
man
well,
he is.
able-bodied, good-natured mother taking care of their child? And when he said that, I said, that's some old selfish ass shit. And you basically saying you don't want your child to have no relationship with their mama, and therefore I'm turned off.
Correct. I'm actually now uninterested, bro.
Right. Like, I'm uninterested. I'm not interested.
For
Like,
real. Because that's like crazy. Like, to think that, and then I just don't care what nobody say. And this could be because I was raised by my mama. But bitch, I wouldn't want it no other way. Everybody needs their mother. If your mother's alive, you need your mom. I don't care what nobody say.
yeah.
I understand everybody has different circumstances and different things they went through as children and shit. But for the most part, everybody needs their fucking mom.
Yeah.
So it's like crazy that you trying to take your child away from her fucking mother or his mother, whoever, you know?
Yeah. So to me, like, that's something I look at when I'm dating someone. So for her to possibly know, like, he got a bad situation with all three of his baby mamas, you know what I'm saying? Like, why would you
Now you
slip
just
up
join the group, bitch.
and join the bitter baby mama club?
And then it's like, what did you think? Like, did you think that it was gonna, like, he wasn't gonna do you the same way?
Right.
Or what? Because I mean, at one point, the second baby mama didn't think she was gonna get done like the first, and the third didn't think she was gonna get done like the first and the second.
Mm-hmm.
Now you number 4, bitch. You in line. and then you know what? That's funny because I was telling my mama, like, my first baby, I really don't want my baby daddy to have no other kids.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and my mom was like, you know, that's
the age where you can make that a requirement. I am not.
Right. And that's what she said. She's like, well, that's gonna be hard to find because who ain't got kids? I mean, it's not
Girl, these
that many
motherfuckers
niggas
starting at 15, 14, girl.
right. And I understand that, and I know that might be a lot for me to ask for, but I'm standing on that shit, bro. Only because, like, you know, I want, like, that first experience to be like something special for the both of us. Not like you already know what the fuck it feel like when your first kid get come out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, like, that's just like something I always was like, oh, I want to have my first baby with somebody who this their first baby too.
Yeah.
You know? But I know that's a landslide because everybody got kids. But shit, you know?
I can't remember.
I feel like I don't ever want to have to compete with a baby mother.
I ain't gonna say the last person I met who don't have no kids is my ex-husband. I think I have met one individual that's in my age bracket that did not have children. And he was the worst motherfucking kind because he felt like he was the cream of the motherfucking crop.
Right.
You know, and it's just like,
that's how they be. That's how they be.
Bring that shit back.
Right.
So, but I definitely think, like, if you were to date someone within your age bracket, you could definitely find someone who don't have kids. But if you dating up,
then that's been my problem because I date up.
They far and few in between, baby.
And then see, like, so this is another thing, like my ex, he had a 6-year-old daughter, right? But she lived with her mom, and like I never met, like I met her on like FaceTime. And, you know, that was a lot for me because bitch, I'm not stepmommy, okay? But like that was the only time he ever talked about her. And you know,
on that FaceTime call?
Huh?
On the FaceTime call?
On the FaceTime call. And then it was Father's Day.
Yeah.
So I was with him. We was like out and she called him to tell him Happy Father's Day.
Yeah.
And so, he introduced me on the phone, whatever. But like, he ain't never really talked about her much more after that. Like, I think the only thing he ever said, like, a song came on the radio, he was like, "Oh, this is my baby favorite song." And I was like, okay, fuck. But like, no other times he never really like brought her up. And that shit bothered me though.
You said it didn't?
It did.
It did, yeah.
You would think that it wouldn't, because it's like, duh, bitch, I want all his attention on me.
Yeah.
But from my personal growth growing up and mine not being around like my mom was, you acting like my damn daddy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I don't want to be with you, because if this how you gonna act with a child, then why would I want to have a child with you? You know what I'm saying? But that's how my brain works.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
Most bitches wouldn't think like that. Most bitches would think, oh yeah, fuck it, shit, he giving me all the attention.
Nah, girl. I'd be like, so when you gonna spend time with your kids?
Your baby, right? When the last time you see your baby?
Yeah.
Because every time I talk to you, if you not with me, you out with friends, or you out doing this and doing that and shit. Wonderful. You ain't never once said, "Oh, I'm with my baby."
Yeah, that will rub me the wrong way. So you just think paying some money to this situation is taking care of your child? No,
because I know that money paid. You feel me? Yeah. I know that the bread was, So like, he was paying and making sure he was paying in the sense of his baby mama ain't got nothing to complain about.
Right.
But that doesn't mean that his child's gonna grow up feeling like her dad was around.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I don't want no man that just be like, well, I send money, whatever. Like, no, it's more to raising a child than spending money. Like, they need that emotional attention. They need that affection from their father, whether it's a boy or a girl. They still need that role in their life.
No, like real talk.
Knowing that they got a daddy is not enough.
That's the biggest fact.
Yeah, Summer Walker is taking responsibility for the situation that she got herself in, but it wasn't a situation that she had to be in. And so for that's the reason I'm disappointed at Summer Walker, because I just feel like she could have definitely did better.
She could have. And she I wonder how far along she is.
I don't even
know. Because she's so small that she could be like 7 months and like we not know.
Right. Yeah. Because it was like 2 months ago that she was talking about she was bloated.
Girl, she gave it away in that basketball video when she was wobbling.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh, my God, she pregnant for real.
Pregnant.
And it's like weird because like she'll talk all that shit about London. And then she'll post that video of them like in love.
Oh, yeah, girl.
And then be like, stop judging me. I would go back too. Bitch, we would have went back, but we wouldn't have put it on the internet.
The fuck wouldn't. Like, you sure would not know that me and my man is having all these problems, especially if I know I'm going to take him back. I don't know what he be doing to get her back, but you know what I'm saying? And like, to me, it shouldn't be the gifts, because you can afford them gifts on your own.
Exactly.
But it's just like, it just wouldn't be nothing in the world that would make me take somebody back. Like, at this point in my life, I have learned like when I need to bow out.
When it's time to just slide.
Yeah, because every relationship, you're not going to know fresh out the gate if it's worth your time or whatever. But in the same token, at this point, I'm not letting nobody mistreat me.
Yeah, like, no.
You know what I'm saying? If you can't love me the way that I deserve to be loved, like, it's a no for me, bruh. I don't care what kind of history we got. I don't care who you are to me. Like, at the end of the day, if you not treating me the way I deserve to be treated, like, I'm not staying around for that.
Right. Ain't no love that deep, baby girl. Ain't no love that deep, baby girl.
No, definitely not. I feel like
but Summer has issues. Like, Summer, girl.
But you know what? We done all been played the fool before, so I'm not gonna sit here and act like
like you can't, like, you all we can do is feel for her. You feel me?
That's all we can do. And how old is Summer Walker,
let me Google it. Hold on. She young.
She young. She like early 20s, like maybe
I think she my age.
Yeah. Like maybe she never
she's 24.
experienced.
She's 24.
Yeah. So maybe at this point in her life, she ain't never experienced a serious relationship.
No,
You know
she's
what I'm
definitely
saying?
not. And then
So
she's been manipulated. She always, like, in the past fights with London before she announced that she was pregnant, she was talking about, like, the type of exes she used to deal with and stuff. She's like, I always attract broken people.
Yeah.
But what people don't understand, and this is the hardest fucking pill to swallow. Ooh, girl, it's the hardest pill to swallow. You are what you attract.
Yeah.
Your ass is broken too, bitch.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's it sounds fucked up, but that's the truth.
Yeah, you attract what you are.
My mama told me that shit. It really hurt my feelings, so it really did. Cause it's like, damn, I'm not like this nigga. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I can't be like this nigga.
Yeah. It be like that though. Like, but it's not something like you said, it's ugly. That is an ugly truth.
Ugly, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Ugly.
Yeah.
And I just be like, that shit hurt. That shit sting.
Mm-hmm. I just feel like it's just something she got to go through, and hopefully she really learned from this experience. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's definitely gonna be a wake up call now that she gonna be a mom.
Yeah, you ain't got no choice but about stuff.
Yep.
Luckily, she's Summer motherfucking Walker.
Yeah.
So I hope she doesn't forget
she can take care of her own kid.
Because see, London's manipulative enough to try to make her feel like she wouldn't have what she got without him.
I could see that being a thing.
Yeah, because think about how it was when they was talking about her album dropping, and then it was like he produced it and he made sure he commented executively produced.
Yeah.
You know, like nobody even know what the fuck that mean, boy. You know what I'm saying? but you know, but you had to make sure the world knew. You had to make sure the world knew that if it weren't for you, she wouldn't have got this. You know what I mean? Like,
on the track.
Girl, he a weak ass man.
Very. Well, all I can say is I pray for you. I pray for you, honey. And I pray that you have a successful, healthy pregnancy, and that you remove yourself from the toxicity in your life, and that you get grounded, and that you get focused so that you can become spiritually whole for the baby that you carry inside of you, because that baby is going to need that.
God bless you, Sammy.
Yep.
That's all I can say.
So that is going to wrap it up for the word on the street. And now we're going to roll into the hot cup of cocoa. So this week on a hot cup of cocoa, Dash is here to talk about her recent plastic surgery that she got. And she had a BBL. And so even though her surgery was a BBL, I still feel that the questions or the conversation that we're going to have is questions or information that you can apply to any plastic surgery. So, first we going to start off with, so why specifically did you want to get a BBL? And I asked this question because you already look to have a nice physique prior to. You know, she played volleyball. Y'all know how them volleyball girls is built. They thick, they solid, and it just be nice looking. So what's up, girl? Why?
So, okay, so it's two answers. One, because I just wanted it. Like that's like that's like my most like honest answer. Is I can't totally say, I can't say, because it's so many reasons women get plastic surgery. A lot of women, like, especially if you read the Facebook groups, talk about how much confidence and shit they got after they had surgery. Bitch, I thought I was a shit before surgery. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like that wasn't really my like thing. But at the same time, you know how we all have certain things about ourselves that we consider a flaw or things that we don't like. Yeah. And so for me, it was like I could get super skinny and always have a pudge. Yeah. Like, and I feel like that's where I'm at. It's so freaking annoying because it's like you see all these bomb ass outfits you want to wear, then you have the body for it. Because I had a butt, I already had an ass. Yeah. But it was, and I had a cute shape. I was already like, I had a foundation. Like literally, the body I have now after surgery is just the fat sucked off of me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I already had the physique and the foundation and stuff from me being an athlete for so long, but I would get really skinny, still have a pudge, and then when I would get skinny, I would lose all of my hips. Yeah. So I would be like straight in the front and then have ass in the back.
Yeah.
So I was like, my first thing, I actually only wanted to get lipo. But now, since the BBL has grown so much, it's the same price usually to get lipo or lipo BBL. And the only difference is, instead of them throwing the fat away, they put the fat where you want it. Yeah. So for me, I told them I wanted more projection. So I wanted my butt to stick out further, because I feel like I always had a big butt, but it didn't stick out as far as I wanted it to. Yeah. And then with the other fat, I wanted them to put it in my hips so I had more curves from the front. Yeah. So I didn't want I didn't want nothing dramatic, because I remember when I first like got with my surgeon and they drawing you up and shit to you know, point where they gonna take it out and shit. Right. He's like, your butt's gonna be so big. And I was like, please don't give me no fucking crazy ass booty, because I don't want no stripper booty. You feel me? Because I already had like a shelf booty. You know, like the scoop. It's that hat. Right, I already have that. So just put a little bit in the middle and just make it stick out further. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. So that's like really my basis. It was just me basically tweaking what I didn't consider to be how I wanted it to be. Right.
So I know you and your mom are like real close. So when you told your mom you was gonna do it, what did she say?
I had been saying it for a long time. But everybody that know me knows when I be like, I think that mean I'm gonna do it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to see what the fuck y'all gonna say. You know what I'm saying?
Like, what you think?
Yeah, like what you think about it? So my mom is like all for my hot girl shit. Like she know I love being glam, I've been like this since I was a child. Yeah. Like I've always been over the fucking top and extra with everything. So she was just kind of like, okay. And I was like, yeah, no, I'm finna start putting money to the side to do it, everything like that. And I wanted to go to the DR originally.
No girl.
So
we already had that conversation. No girl.
Girl, like it's crazy. Yeah, that's a whole nother convo for a whole nother day. Yeah. But the reason was because I'm tall. And a lot of the surgeries that I was seeing being done in the US, the girls were small. So I was like, I don't even know who the hell, you know, to go to here that works on taller women. Yeah. And then because I'm taller, my weight is higher. I'll be skinny as fuck and I'll be like 230 pounds. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I'll be skinny as fuck. But when you 5'11", 6 feet tall, in your weight proportion regularly, you know what I'm saying? Right. So at first I didn't think, because doctors I would get skinny, and here I would send them my before pictures or whatever, and they'd be like, yeah, we need you to lose like 30 pounds. But if I was to lose them 30 pounds, I wouldn't have had no fat to transfer. Yeah. It would have been pointless in getting anything done. So it really came down to me really finding out what the facts was and like what the BMI requirements for every doctor, because every doctor is different, you know? So then with my doctor, his BMI was like 32 or whatever. So I got down to like a 31. Yeah. So when I really realized like, oh shit, I can have surgery like here in Miami, whatever, I text my mom, was like, I decided I want to have surgery in Miami instead. And I was like, I'm going to book for September. And she was just like, okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, just thinking I'm bullshit. Yeah. And then like, I think in the middle of August, she's like, you still going through with your surgery? And I was like, yeah. And then like, I had paid for everything. And I was like, I got a list of things I need you to get for me on Amazon. I sent her the list and everything. And that's when shit got like real. When she started buying like, cause she bought me all these like little dresses. So like, if they got ruined, I didn't care about, you know? Yeah. And like, so she was with the shit the whole time. But it's like at the beginning, she didn't know that I was dead ass serious until like, shit, I didn't pay this deposit, mom. Like, yeah. it's time to show up. Like, you know? Yeah. And then afterwards, like, she's like, "Ooh, girl, I'm gonna get me some." Like, she swears she's gonna get her some. So we'll see, you know.
Girl, let me know.
Girl, my mama one of them mamas that like is 50 but look like 40. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So like you wouldn't even know my mama like 51. Yeah. So it's like crazy. But she say she wanna get her tummy tuck, girl. So we'll see.
Okay, well, I'm all here for it. So for me, when I think about plastic surgery, I've never been against it. And I don't have a good pain tolerance. And I think, girl, them wisdom teeth just like girl turned me off.
Ruined you.
It ruined me. So I had this supervisor one time, and she had some big boobs, and me and another coworker was like talking, and she was like, yeah, she had breast implants, whatever. And I was like, I just don't see myself putting myself through that type of pain for vanity, whatever. So so fast forward to now, like, plastic surgery is such a big wave. And I mean, having surgery on my foot definitely don't compare to like having another part of your body like working on or whatever. But I don't know if it was the pain meds, but I legit did not feel pain. Like, I felt pain when I first woke up from the surgery, but it was like after that, I didn't feel no pain. So I'm just like, shit, if all surgery is like this, I can definitely give me some plastic surgery. You know what I'm saying? So for me, if I were to ever get it, which I definitely think I am, I'm just trying to think about when I'm going to do it. So a lot of people say, if you're going to do it, you should do it before you have kids. Because then your snapback will be better after you.
Correct. That was one of the reasons why I had it, because I know when I get pregnant, like, I'm going to eat. I love food, like, deeply. So I know that it's going to be even worse when I have a child. So I would rather, already be shaped up.
Already be shaped right.
Like, that was definitely my headspace. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's harder afterwards when you have a baby, because you have loose skin and you're more likely to have to get a tummy tuck. And I did not want to have to get a tummy tuck.
True. So that's one reason why I say I'm kind of trying to debate when I'm going to do it. And then I also know that I want to get breast implants at some point. And not because I want big boobs, because I definitely don't want, like, I have a small frame already. I don't need nothing else that's gone. Like, I don't want to look disproportionate. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, but I will say I want to get my implants after I have children, because I feel like I do want to breastfeed. And, after you finish breastfeeding, them things be looking real deflated.
Right, girl.
And I will say I like the breasts that I have already. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's like I still want that same effect at some, later on. Like, I want them to look up. I want them to look nice. I want to be able to wear stuff that don't require a bra and not like my shit look crazy. So when I do get them, it's gonna be like a full C. It's not gonna be, I don't want
no crazy shit.
Nothing crazy. I just want them lifted and to be full. That is all. You know what I'm saying? So, but I am thinking I'm gonna get lipo on my stomach before I have children.
I 100%. So I okay. Going back to your pain, because this is the shit they don't tell you, okay? And then see, because, like, you know how I'm big with TikTok and YouTube. People keep asking me about when I'm doing the surgery videos and shit. I've been wanting to do them, but it's just so much to say. And I have the tendency of talking about one thing and then jumping to something else and jumping to something else and jumping to something else, that I need to literally write down what I'm going to speak about in every single video. Because there's so much shit people leave out. Like, for instance, like, one main thing is the pain. So, say for instance, you have the surgery. You get there, everything cool, you checked in, sign your papers, whatever. First of all, the difference in this surgery and another surgery, and the reason I wasn't scared, I don't think I would have been scared regardless, but I was definitely not scared because I've already had 2 knee surgeries. And with them surgeries, I couldn't even walk for 4 to 6 months afterwards. I have a knee brace on, and I'm literally on one leg's weight majority of the time. And then you literally, the pain, girl, is so bad because you can't even lift your leg, So I wasn't like worried in my head, like, oh my God, I'm not going to be able to like function, I wasn't even thinking that shit. And then when you in the groups and you see people talking about they going back to work in 3 weeks and shit, so you like, oh, I'm like, okay, girl, 3 weeks, With lipo, they even say a week and a half. They say 3 weeks with the BBL because you got to rest and then you got to get comfortable sitting on your BBL pillow, and they don't even want you sitting on the BBL pillow for 3 weeks. So, like, I understood all of that. But okay, so you have your surgery, you know, you have your anesthesia, and then right after surgery, they prescribe you Percocet and like antibiotics and stuff. Yeah. So my first day, like matter of fact, okay, I had surgery. I had to be there at 12:30. I had surgery around 2:30 and left around 5:30. So I stayed at Castle Beach Club in Miami, which was like 20 minutes from the surgery center. So I was wheeled out in a wheelchair, got in the car and lay on my stomach. My head was on my auntie's lap. And then we get back to Castle Beach. Castle Beach is like very bougie. So like you walk in, like you valet, and then you walk up all these steps, and then you walk down this like hall to like the elevators. Yeah. I did all of that shit. Like I can see myself like, you know, high as fuck walking to the damn room and then laying on my stomach once we get to the room. And then I probably slept for like 2-3 hours and woke up. But I FaceTimed my friend who had already had surgery. Remember I was telling you about my friend in the DR who had surgery? Yeah. She called me to like check on me. Nobody knew I had surgery the day I had surgery because my surgery got moved the day up. So when she calling me to like, you know, get me ready for the next day, I hadn't already had surgery. So I'm sitting on the phone talking to her. Girl, I'm regular as fuck. Like how I'm talking to you right now. Yeah. She like can't believe that I'm talking to her like, and I'm okay. Yeah. Like, cause she was so like out of it. So I'm like, yeah, girl, I'm fine. Like, I'm okay. I'm not in much pain right now. It's okay. So then day 2 come around. And day 2, you kind of getting used to like your stomach is stupid fucking heavy because you got a vest on that's like smashing you tight as fuck to compress where they took all the fat out. Yeah. So you start to feel that more. You feel discomfort. You can't find no comfortable position, but you still not in pain. Day 3, when that anesthesia wear off, bruh, I thought I was going like, girl, I'm not even being dramatic when I say, sis, it took 2 days for the anesthesia to wear off. And then I be like, me and anesthesia don't work out. I get nauseous every fucking time. Yeah. So like, I got sick. I'm throwing up and shit everywhere. I mean, I'm not throwing up and shit. I'm passing out everywhere because I'm so fucking tall. So like when I would stand up, the blood rushed to my head. So bitch, I'm crawling to the bathroom, crawling on tile floor to the bathroom because I can't stand up because if not, I'm a fucking faint. I fainted the first night. My mom had to catch me, girl. Broke the toilet. Broke the toilet at the Airbnb. Girl, was fucked up. But didn't feel like when the pain tapped in, that shit tapped in, and I'm literally on medicine like every 6 hours. Like you want to take the medicine before the pain could even start. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, damn, like you wasn't expecting, like it's your torso. It's not where they put the fat at, it's where they took the fat from. Yeah. So obviously I had lipo 360, so they took it from my whole front and my whole back. Yeah. So like my back is taped up. You have to keep the tape on for 10 days. That wasn't terrible. But the front, bro, I'm talking, you could do this to me, you could poke me, and it would feel like I'm just finna die. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's like a different type of pain because it's an internal pain. Yeah. So you just don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like the scary things about the BBL is like everybody's body is different. So for instance, during your healing process, you're gonna be in pain like a motherfucker for who knows how long because it's your body. Then you start having this itching sensation. That shit is scary because it's like, say for instance, you know, you get like allergy attack and you just itchy as fuck. Yeah. It's like that, but when you scratch, it don't go away because it's itching on the inside. Right. Because your muscles are trying to reattach themselves to your skin. So you just, like the first night it happened to me, I thought I was losing my mind. Like I had to take all my garments off and like, oh girl, it was just terrible. It was just terrible. Like if you can get through the first 4 weeks, you in the game. Yeah. Everything else after that is just, you just fucking annoyed. Like you can't sleep comfortably. You dealing with the emotional aspects of it. And then it's just like stiffness. Like it's just dumb shit, you know, after the 4th week. Yeah. And then your body is constantly changing every fucking day. Every day I would look in the mirror and see something different. Or it's like, oh, that's a lump in my butt. Then the next day, the lump gone. Yeah. Because the fat constantly moving. You know what I'm saying? It's just, girl, I don't know.
So that's your experience with like the level of pain that you experience from it, and then like just kind of like your personal experience. So how exactly did you pick the surgeon?
So, okay, this sounds really fucked up what I'm finna say, but it's honest though. Okay, so I was a psycho when it came to the whole like figuring out the doctor and like reading about their stats and like if they had any deaths and like, you know, crazy shit like that.
Yeah.
But remember I said my original plan was to go to the DR.
Yeah.
So at first I was gonna go to Dr. I don't even remember his name. I don't remember his name.
But he was in the DR.
One of the doctors in the DR. Then I was gonna go to Dr. Moore in the DR. Then I was gonna go to Dr. Duran in the DR. Then I'm on Instagram one day scrolling, and this doctor don't even know how the fuck I'm following him, but I am. Post 6ix9ine's baby. I mean 6ix9ine's girlfriend Jade.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, she look good as fuck. And I always thought Jade and her sister, Batty G, was just fine as hell. Yeah. And they look natural. Like, they don't look natural. You can tell they got their body done, but they don't look like they got silicone and all that crazy shit, you know? Yeah. So I was like, damn, who she went to? Then I went on his page, and I, like, loved his results and shit. And he had done a lot of, like, models and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm like, let me just, you know, reach out to them and see. Yeah. You know? So then I reached out to them, got a coordinator, and was talking to her. She saw my picture. She's like, you have a bomb foundation. Like, you don't even need to lose much weight. Da-da-da-da. Even though I still lost weight. And that's something I did want to talk about in this too. But she's like, you don't even need to lose much weight. You just need to put down, I think it was either $250 or $300 deposit. Yeah. And then you have to pay everything before 2 weeks prior to your surgery date. So this is in July. Yeah. And I'm like, with my best friend in my room, I'm like, bruh, I could get this surgery. The first day they got available is September 24th. Yeah. And she was like, that's my birthday. And I was like, well, shit, I'm going to have to get it after that. But she wanted to go to Miami for her birthday anyway. She's like, no, just do it on my birthday. That's perfect. Do it on my birthday. Yeah. You know, that's a real bitch if they telling you to have surgery on their damn birthday. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, fuck it. I'm going to do it. And I just paid the deposit. Girl, I hadn't even did like no thorough research on this man. Yeah. And that's how I know it was meant to be. Because I had done so much for every other person. Like, girl, so much. And of course I went and looked him up and different things like that and saw how long he had been doing it and different things like that. But as far as like dibbling and dabbling and joining personal groups and shit just based on him and asking people their opinions and all that, I wasn't doing all that. Because that's what a lot of people don't understand. And that's why I don't like telling people immediately who I went to, because they see my results and they be like, damn, she fine. He'll snatch me too. You feel me? But your foundation might not be how my foundation was. Yeah. Or your body mass, your fat mass might be smaller than my fat mass. So you might not have hips like he gave me hips. Or shit, anything. You know what I'm saying? You never know. Like, I was just the perfect candidate for what I wanted. Like, my doctor gave out hips and juicy booties. That's what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like how I chose. Even then, some people also like look at the money wise and different things like that. I didn't give a fuck what it costed, as long as it was somebody that I wanted. Because a lot of people go to the DR to save cheaper money. Potentially.
But you come out spending the same amount. Like,
you do. You spend the same fucking amount. And then for the level of comfort, like, bitch, people barely speak English over there. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, what am I gonna pay more money? You know what I'm saying? They always saying shit in the Facebook group about in the DR group about make sure you have money for tips, because when you tip them, they're nicer. Why the fuck I gotta tip somebody for them to treat me the way I should be treated? Right. You know what I'm saying? So like,
I feel like, so personally, I wouldn't want to have surgery in another country. So I had surgery on my foot in Korea, and that was a scary ass experience. Even though they level of care was like phenomenal, it was just still worrisome because they didn't speak no English.
No English. Like, you don't know what the fuck they saying.
Like, I already be cutting up about to go into surgery anyway. So then the fact that they didn't speak no English didn't make it no better. Like, I was literally crying right before I went in, because they put me in like the prep room or whatever. So the nurse is like checking me in. She don't know no English. So I'm crying, and she, no cry, you know, whatever. And then I get in the anesthesia, like in the operating room. I was actually supposed to get a spinal tap, but they could not calm me down enough to give me the spinal tap, but they ended up just knocking my ass out. like just put her ass to sleep. You know what I'm saying? But that experience was so nerve-wracking. They don't speak no English. Like, say few words. They can't speak full sentences. And then to wake up, like, you hear those stories about people selling organs on the black web.
Yeah, on the black market. Mm-hmm.
Girl, I'm like, what if I wake up and I'm missing a spleen, or
Yeah, you thinking the crazy shit.
Yeah, girl. So I couldn't go to the DR and do no shit like that.
Girl, I feel you though. No, but on some real shit, because my friend who went, a lady had passed away in the same recovery home as her. And she, like, supposedly when her body was sent back, her breast implants were missing.
Oh no.
Yeah. But I mean, think about it though. Shit, if what you just said be going on,
think they throw those away after they take them out.
Girl, but you never know what the fuck be going on in the DR shit. They might. Okay, let me give you a valid, even better example. Okay, one lady in the group says, okay, she's allergic to fucking latex gloves. So before she have surgery, she asked them to make sure that they don't touch her with latex. They ain't have no fucking latex gloves in the facility. She had to get off the fucking operating bed, go in her bag, get a box of latex gloves, and hand them bitches out in the operating room before they started her surgery. And she still let them knock her out. Bitch, ain't no way.
So I thought you said she was allergic to the latex.
She was. I mean, she handed them non-latex gloves. That's what I mean.
Okay.
Yeah, like she had to go in her bag and she had her own box, probably just for worst case scenario.
Yeah.
She handed out them. Like, because they didn't have that. But why the fuck is you letting somebody do work on you who don't have the non-latex? They didn't have non-latex gloves in the medical facility, sis.
Like, they should have that in the facility, because everybody can't do latex.
And then how frequent is latex? Think about it. Like, that's common as fuck for people to be allergic to that.
Yeah.
So the fact that y'all don't have it and y'all telling people y'all have it and y'all operating on people regardless. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's not cool.
Crazy as fuck.
So I know you talked about, like, I heard about these surgery groups or whatever. So these are like groups on Facebook and stuff, or?
So yeah, they're mostly groups on Facebook. I also have ran into recently a lot of Instagram pages who are, of course, ran by one person, but it's like a surgery community. So like one is like Surgery Room 411. Yeah. Another one is Surgery Bay. Surgery Bay, her name is actually Bay. So like everything about, like, she's really good. She gives really valid information, whether it's good or bad. And she's had several rounds of surgery herself. So you know that her experiences are like, valid. She's been through it herself. But I hate the Facebook groups. Yeah. Like, I hate them. I feel like they're very negative. I feel as though it's lots of lies put in there. With the Dominican ones, one of the biggest Dominican groups that had over 30,000 people actually just got deleted because it was told that some of the surgeons in the DR were paying the mods of the Facebook group to say good things about them to get bookings. Yeah. And they would really not be, like, that's how, what's his name? Dr. DeSena. That's who my friend went to, who I told you got the infections and shit. Yeah. But he, like, popped up out of nowhere. Like, for instance, like, say, everybody knows the best doctors in the DR is Dr. Cabral and Dr. Duran. But, like, all of a sudden, all you start seeing is hella shit about Dr. DeSena. Dr. DeSena snatching. Look at how he did this ways. Look at her butt. Like, you see hella shit. Yeah. And then it's like, then you see, like, a few bad reviews, but you see them getting covered up or different things like that. But it got to the point, like, I want to say, between March and June, because she had surgery July 5th. So between March and June, like, you start seeing little things like, oh, one of his patients died, or one of his patients got an infection, or one of his patients got a massive lipo burn, different things like that. And, like, I was telling her, I'm like, friend, I don't know if you should go to him. Like, I've been seeing a lot of bad things, like, and it's just making me kind of nervous about him. Like, and I was never going to him. Yeah. Because for some reason, like, when I had hit up their coordinator, they never got back to me. which was, you know, just God's plan.
Right.
But either way, if I would have seen that shit, I would have been off the rocker immediately.
Yeah.
But I'm telling her, I'm like, yeah, friend, I don't know about da 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 da. And she's like, well, I've been talking. So this shit, okay. This shit right here is very, very scary and sketchy. Okay. His assistant and coordinator is his wife. Or girlfriend or fiance, whatever the fuck. So she's gonna cover up any massive thing that could go wrong or destroy his career. She's gonna control.
Right, because that's part of her bag too.
Correct. Then she was in charge of all of those moderators in that group. So like she's telling them shit like, oh, if y'all say this or y'all post this, he'll give you free this or free that. The lady that fucking died, she was a fucking, what they call, moderator in the Facebook group.
Yeah.
She got a free surgery. She brought Tandra and Dr. DeSena like Versace robes or some shit. Like that's another thing in the DR. This is how fucking weird
bribery.
These bitches get. Bribery. They bring gifts to the doctor in hopes that the doctor will give them something extra or do them extra well for the simple fact that they brought him a gift.
Yeah.
What the fuck, boy? I'm already giving you this money. You know what I'm saying?
That
so why do I have
enough?
And you heard me just say Versace robe.
Yeah.
Bought two of them for the wife and the husband, and now you're dead.
Yeah.
And she was a vet, meaning she's already had several rounds.
Yeah.
So you know how this shit go. You know how this recovery go.
Yeah.
Girl, and died. And it's like crazy. Like my friend she ended up with infections. She had to get her tummy tuck scar opened up when she got back to the States and closed back up from like an infection underneath her skin. She caught COVID because the fucking facility was dirty.
No.
Like, girl, it was messed up. Like, so, but if you get in the Facebook groups, you don't see none of that.
Yeah.
You have to go to the surgery groups that's against them to see what's really going on or what's really being said, what's really happening.
Yeah.
Because if you go in just the regular groups, you got all these fucking moderators and all these women who are being paid or getting free services saying, yeah, book him because he snatched me and he this and he that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or then another thing with the Facebook groups is like, all right, so my specific situation. So it's a group for like, cause I went to Dr. McAdoo. It's called McAdoo Cake Dolls. Now I will say prior to surgery, it was a lot of valid information put in the group. Right. So for instance, like we get this BBL chair and the most comfortable way of sitting in it is to get one of those mattress pads, one of those foam things. Yeah. And then you stuff it in the chair. And then when you sit in it, you sit on top of that so that the sides of the chair aren't hitting your hips and you're comfortable. Yeah. I would have never known that if I wasn't in the group. The same way I wouldn't have never known to make sure I have a copy of all my paperwork just in case. Or it's just little things that I learned from being in the group. Yeah. And it was my way of seeing a lot of regular people getting the work done because like I said, his Instagram was full of a lot of models. So you saw hella girls like, you know, and what they went through and their experiences and different shit like that. So it was cool at the beginning. Then it started getting thick. And the moderators, the thing I've learned about these groups, especially these old bitches, and I'm saying old bitches because that's what I mean, old bitches, that Facebook group is their life. Yeah. I need you to feel me when I say that's their life. Yeah. They don't give a fuck about much more than running that damn group. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like it's one specific person in the McAdoo group, she comment on every post. And if she doesn't like what somebody says, so say for instance, I post my picture, right? Now, one of our doctors, the thing people have to understand is it's people for everything. It's people for the surgeries. It's people for the post-op care. It's people who know how to do the proper lymphatic massages. It's people who specialize in cavitation, people who specialize in wood therapy. All of these things are different people. Yeah. People are skilled at what they do. Okay. Right. For instance, my doctor is skilled in contouring the fuck out of bitches and taking the fat and sculpting. That's what he does. Yeah. As far as aftercare, that's not what he do. Okay. So his personal recommendation is no massages and no faja. Okay. Now, if you have a badonkadonk like me, you need a motherfucking faja the first few weeks. Well, once the first week is up, you need to wear it because it shapes your butt and your hips. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? And then with your waist, it snatches your waist like crazy. Yeah. But if you somebody who didn't have hella enhancements, just making sure your waist is snatched by wearing the vest that he gives you after surgery helps. And then it's like, I go to my post-op nurse, who is his personal post-op nurse, and she the one telling us, make sure you get the massages, make sure you waist training and doing this and that. That's what she does.
Yeah.
Not only that, she had surgery herself 3 years ago, and you see her results. So she know what she's talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then you get in the Facebook group where these girls don't know what the fuck they doing, and you got somebody who didn't even have a BBL. So let's clarify that, okay? She didn't even have a BBL, telling women what to do to take care of their BBL.
Yeah.
But then you say something contradictory, and your comment get deleted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or like with me specifically, I posted my 6 weeks picture. Okay, so then everybody like, damn, what the fuck? Because I was one of the people who had like one of the best results.
Yeah.
But what people don't understand is how I prepared for it. You know what I'm saying? I did hella diet, girl. I was crazy as fuck before surgery. I lost like 30 pounds before surgery. Right?
In what amount of time? In what amount of time?
From June 6th to September 24th. September 23rd. So I probably lost 30 pounds.
Yeah.
In a 3-month period. So like, I did all that. I went to the gym every day, did 30 minutes of cardio. I made sure I didn't weight train, so I wasn't gaining muscle. I was literally just losing fat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I stopped drinking. I'm a gas smoker, honey. Okay. Yeah. Had to put the gas down for a whole month. You know what I'm saying? Before, like, I prepped my body so that when I showed up to him, his first thing was, oh, you a tall glass of water.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So he was excited. Like, he was almost excited to perform my surgery because it's like, okay, I ain't finna have to do no crazy shit. Well, she already given me the foundation for me to give her the results that she's asking for.
Yeah.
Then you got people in the group who don't understand that. And I can't even make a valid post explaining this shit because if he goes against what one of the fucking moderators feels, then it'll never get posted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's weird because they be old haters. Like, bitch, I'm dead ass half your age.
Yeah.
And you are on here offended, or like one of them specifically, say for instance, I don't post in the Facebook group. If you want to see stuff and ask me shit, go follow me on Instagram and message me. Cause I'm just like, you know what I mean? And then she was following me months ago. Then I posted 6-week picture and I'm like, if you want to see more, then just follow me on Instagram. So I go to my Instagram. She's liked my pictures, but she don't follow me no more.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, y'all, they be on some real weird hater shit. And it's like, I think that when they feel like they kiss ass and they do this and they do that, because like my post-op nurse in them is in there and they bring back the information to the doctor and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that maybe you think you're going to get something out of this or whatever it is, but it's just mad fucking weird. Like, I'm grateful for it, for when you don't know shit, but you still don't know shit because you don't know who to believe or what to actually trust in those types of groups, you know? So the one like con I can say towards plastic surgery just to start is like figuring out your own path once you're recovering. So like now I'm fixing to be 10 weeks on Wednesday and like I can go to the gym now that I'm past 8 weeks, but like what the fuck am I finna do in the gym? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you gotta like I done strategically planned out like different things that I'm able to do like at the 10-week mark. You know what I'm saying? Versus like the 12-week mark. Or like, you know, I can lift up to this amount of weight now, you know? But it ain't nobody on the fucking internet who's like, okay, this is the workouts that you need to do right after BBL surgery. This is what's gonna keep you safe. This is what's gonna protect your results. This is this. Everything is like fucking you taking a chance. So that's another reason why I haven't even started like doing my shit yet, because I want to like actually be able to help people. But I can't help y'all if I'm going through the process myself and trying to figure it out myself, because I'm telling you every day, it's like I feel something different. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, today shit, my leg can go up a little higher. You know what I'm saying? Or,
yeah.
oh shit, okay, I can get out the chair today and I'm not burning on the side.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, I can stretch to the side and I can lunge a little further. You know what I mean? So I like have to like keep track of all the shit that I'm able to do every day.
Yeah.
Or like the fucking, like how he said no massages. Girl, I done had 23 massages since surgery. You know what I'm saying? And when I don't know what the fuck I would look like if I didn't get the massages.
Yeah.
Like, and then your skin gets hard underneath because your muscles trying to reattach. So you trying to make sure you don't get fibrosis. Like, one thing that a rapper himself actually was clowning somebody on Instagram. He's like, all these Instagram models get their bodies done and y'all think they got six packs, but really they got fibrosis. And he dead ass though, because that's what it looks and feels like. Like you would have an ab under there or something, but really it's hardened tissue that wasn't massaged out during the period of time it needed to be massaged.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, and it's literally, bruh, different things. Like right now I have on my binder and my waist trainer because I sleep in my faja or wear my I try to wear my faja more than 12 hours a day because that's how you get a super snatch. So I try to have it on all day, and then if I can't sleep in it, because sometimes I'm just tired, I just want to take the bitch off. You know what I'm saying? So like if I take it off, then it's like, okay, I know when I get up in the morning I need to put this back on.
Yeah.
But that's my own method. You know what I'm saying? Because say somebody else, oh, I wear my faja 23 hours a day. But they thighs might not be as thick as mine. And it might not feel as uncomfortable as mine feels. So it's like, I can't say like, and then the fajas cost so much damn money. Like I have 2 fajas that was $130 a piece.
Yeah.
I didn't fucking outgrew one of them because my ass grew. And the whole point is your ass needs to be the exact measurements of the faja, and then you go and get it taken in.
Yeah.
For your waist. So like me, I'm like a medium in the top, but a fucking 2X at the bottom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
okay, big booty Judy.
Girl, no, and that's like really like I'm on fucking Fashion Over the other day trying to order pants. I'm like, what the fuck am I trying to order pants for? I don't even know what size pants I wear right now. You know? But those are things you have to figure out. Like, I didn't fucking know that I'm supposed to order a faja based on my thighs. Because if you look at the chart, I'm a fucking medium in the top. But I know damn well my 53-inch hips ain't finna get in no medium. You know? So it's like,
ooh, girl, that ass is big.
Yeah, it's fucking huge. Like, it's huge. It's huge. That's why I have to make sure my waist is perfect.
So is it gonna get smaller at some point? Like go down?
So when you first have surgery, you get measured right after, right? Then you go through a period called the fluff fairy. And that usually happens between months 2 and 3. I'm between months 2 and 3 right now, right? And when I got measured at Pretty Girl Curves, that's where I got the faja from.
Yeah.
I was 52 inches. I'm 53 and a half now.
Yeah.
So I think that the fluff fairy came for me already. But at the same time, I don't know because I'm still within the period. Like, it can happen between 2 and 6 months.
Yeah.
But I personally feel like since my shit grew 1.5 inches, but at the same time, I've been feeding the fat and sitting in my BBL chair, which is supposed to make me grow by 1.5 inches.
Yeah.
So I don't fucking know. But once again, that's why I ain't recording no video because I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
You know, all I know is that my shit grew. So I need to figure out if it, and then it's like, well, that's another reason I'm not worried, but like nervous about the gym because I don't want to lose my butt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like with cardio, I'm keeping
that ass.
I need to keep every inch, boo.
Every inch.
And you know, I wouldn't be mad like if it went to like a 51 or 50, like 51 is the minimal, but like 51, 52, because I want to lose like 2 inches off my waist. My waist is a 33.
Yeah.
I want a 30-inch waist. Period. So if I'm a 30-inch waist and a 51 and 52-inch ass, then that's cool. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to be 53. But like, I only would want to lose the butt if I lose the waist with it.
Right.
So what I'm trying to do now is basically determine a workout plan where it's because you want to do like sustainability. Like my stomach is flat as fuck, so now I just want to make sure I sustain that. So like, what ab workouts, what different exercises can I do that don't involve me sitting on my ass, because I can't sit on my ass till 12 weeks for working out. So what ab workouts? Because when you think about ab workouts, you're on your back.
Yeah.
So like, what can I do for my stomach to tone my stomach while I'm standing up or in a position of sorts that, you know, isn't laying on my back?
Right.
Then like with my legs, okay, I want to make sure I'm doing squats to build my thighs, because like I said, when I lost all that weight, girl, I lost the weight, and I never looked like loose skin or nothing, because like I said, I was an athlete, so my shit I just always look strong.
Yeah.
So, but my thighs are jiggly versus being super toned, because I wasn't building no muscle.
Right.
So it's like, now, okay, my thighs and my ass match 100%, but I want to tone my thighs. And in the process of toning my thighs, am I going to lose some butt, or is my butt going to get bigger?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you don't fucking know.
Yeah.
And then how they say, like, every day your body.
Like on social media, they don't talk about, like,
Nothing.
I work out after I had this surgery.
Nothing.
It's just like, yeah, I had surgery now.
I had surgery, now I'm fine as fuck. They don't talk about the fucking pain. Like, bruh, I'm a tough cookie. Like, I ain't like you. Like, when I say my pain tolerance is high as fuck, girl, my pain tolerance was high, but I would just be sitting there like, fuck. Like, about to cry on some shit. Like, this shit is horrible. I'm sitting here mad because I'm just uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And then you finally find your comfortable spot, and then you got to get up and fucking pee. Then you go fucking straddle the toilet backwards. I had to learn how to pee. Like, they don't talk about none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? And then even with the people on YouTube, it's certain shit they say and certain shit they don't.
Yeah.
Like, we need to keep it a stack with each other in this female community, baby. You finna have to piss backwards. You need to roll up a towel under your thighs when you need to do number 2. You need a twinkle thingy, the thing you connect to your little cooch to pee through. You know what I mean? So you don't have to sit on the toilet. It's like a shiwi. I think that's what they call it.
Girl, I don't know nothing about that.
It's like, you know how a man holds his thing to pee?
Yeah.
It's like a little purple. Well, they come in different colors. Mine was purple. But you literally lean it on the outline of your cooch, and you pee through that, and it comes out like the way a male would, so you don't have to sit on the toilet.
Yeah.
Because it's hard going up and down.
Right.
Like, if I would have peed on that when I had surgery, I wouldn't have fainted in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's like things like that. Or
I know you saying like you want to wait to do your YouTube video until you know all your results, but maybe you should do like a YouTube video about what they don't tell you.
Right.
Yeah, just about your experience thus far. You know what I'm saying? Because like, that's valuable information.
And I will do that. And like, the thing too that I want people to make sure they know is, like, I say a lot, because my sister said it to me yesterday, like, how I say a lot of the bad things that come from it, but it's never got to do with my results. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's never a regret. It's never, that shit hurts, man. That shit hurts. Like, it's the true definition of beauty is pain, but that shit worth it though.
Yeah.
Cause I'm fine as fuck. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's just one of them things, like, but it's like, people need to know.
Yeah.
Like, why the fuck didn't I know? Like, if I didn't have my job there, like where I work for myself, I don't know what I would have done.
Yeah.
I truly don't know, because like, I had to just take a step away. Because like, with me, my job as an influencer, I have a personality that people love. My personality wasn't the one that y'all love when I was going through that shit.
Yeah.
I am salty as fuck right now. Just mad. You know what I'm saying? Just
so like,
mad.
You're not the only person I've heard that said, like, you know, it's a range of emotions that you go throughout this process. But at the end of the day, like, it's worth it because the results that you get is what you want, you know, all this type of stuff. So, but it's just a process in going through it. You know what I'm saying?
It is. It's truly a process. It's very it's very emotional. I would say it's more emotional than physical, to be honest. Like, of course, with pain is it's like bearable once you take your perks and you
I can't do nothing but make me want to go to sleep. It did not.
Same with me, but that's what I mean by making it bearable. You sleep through it, literally, bro. Like, it literally just makes you sleep through it. Pain wise, I would say the Tylenol pain relief and the Tylenol extra strength and stuff, that help more with pain. But it's all emotions. Yeah. It's all emotions. It's more emotions than anything. Like, literally, bro, 1 minute I would be mad as fuck. The next minute I would be sad. The next minute I would be upset. Like, literally. And then I would just shut the fuck up because I like my best friend was there helping me and shit. Yeah. I'm not trying to be a bitch to her just because I'm mad as fuck over here for no reason. Yeah. So I'm going to just sit here and just not say shit because everything that come out my mouth is going to come out aggressive because I'm just upset. And I can't even tell you.
I think it is? I think what it really comes down to is because you be upset because you chose to put yourself through that.
In that pain, yes.
Because I know when I had my eye surgery my corrective eye surgery or whatever, like that's an elective surgery. I didn't need to have my vision corrected because I could wear glasses or contacts, but I chose not to wear that shit no more. And so when my vision did not come in, I mean, they tell you prior to like, your vision not gonna come in right away, whatever. But like 2 weeks later, when my ass is still seeing blurry, I'm sitting here like, I know I shouldn't have did this shit.
Right.
You shouldn't have surgery on your eyes. Those are your eyes, whatever. So I'm just kind of like, I knew I should have listened to her ass. Here I am, worse off than I started. What I'm saying? But like now that I can see good,
and that's exactly how it is. Like, but it's like weird because it's like I don't regret this now that I'm good.
Yeah, now that
but even when I was like
the best
terrible
decision of my life.
Right. Even when I was terrible, I still was like, I made the right choice. The fuck? Like, looking at myself, even when I'm still hit, like now, like, because looking at my results now versus like 5 days post-op, obviously it's a drastic difference.
Yeah.
But like, even when I was 5 days post-op, it was like, damn, you gonna be fine as fuck when you heal, but this shit hurt. and then the sad, like, because it's almost like a depressive, like, cloud would fog me. So when that shit would come, it would mostly be during my massages at the beginning. Yeah. I would just be laying on the table like, what the fuck did I do? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why?
My life when I be doing shit, I be like, how did I get here?
Right, what the fuck? I'm like, I'm in my head, I'm sorry, body.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that I did this to you because I'm hurting so bad right now.
Yeah.
That should be rough. That should be rough. But it's still worth it though.
Yeah.
It's still worth like 100%. Like I wouldn't change it for the world. Like now, as far as like a second round goes, because a lot of people like playing second rounds and shit, I definitely ain't getting one of them unless I have a child and I'm just fucked up afterwards. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like my child takes my body from me, which I highly doubt is gonna fucking happen. Because see, another thing people don't understand is in order to keep the results, you do have to work out. Yeah. 100%. Now me, that's natural for me because I've been working out since I was fucking 10 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like with playing sports and stuff. So it's no problem for me to go take my ass to the gym, do what I need to do. And I even enjoy it because it makes me feel like I did something for the day.
Right.
But a lot of people just don't understand, like, or like when this is just one, and I love her before I even say something about her. But Alexis Sky, like she made a post, it was like, should I start going to the gym or just go get more lipo? Because when you have the money and you just like, you're used to it, because some people who've had multiple rounds feel like it's not as much pain as the first time. Yeah. So like they'll just go get more work done. But I feel like if you would just maintain your shit, you would never have to go get this work. Yeah. Right. I just voluntarily, like when I know, like, cause okay, going to the gym, when you don't look how you want to look, it's different than going to the gym when you look how you want to look and you're trying to sustain it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I know I'm taking my ass to this gym right now because, bitch, I'm trying to keep this flat ass stomach. Yeah. Versus, damn, I'm trying to lose this stomach. You know what I mean?
Girl, I feel you because I know, like, I have, like, done the whole I'm going to the gym every day, eating healthy, lose 20 pounds. You know what I'm saying? I did that. You know, doing ab workouts and shit, and then you lose them 20 pounds and you still got that damn pudge and you like,
oh. And I mean, I would be smart. Like, I'm once we hang up, or look on my Instagram. Because if anybody hear this, they can see this too. If you look on my Instagram, it's a video of me in a purple dress. I'm skinny as fuck.
Yeah.
Skinny as fuck. But I had a pudge. I had love handles. That I don't have anymore.
Now I tell you, you probably in my pictures when I was small, like I done kind of strayed away from wearing the crop tops. I ain't comfortable wearing crop tops right now, but I'll do it. But I don't be comfortable half the time. But when I'm smaller, girl, I am crop top shorty. But
baby,
you still. But if I ain't in no crop top, I'm in something where I could put a girdle on up under there where you do not see them love handles and that fupa.
Girl, exactly. And it's so funny because like I was talking to my sister the other day and I was like I have this thing where I go fucking stupid shopping online, buying shit that I think is cute that I'll never fucking put on.
Right.
So now I'm trying to be mature and like actually buy shit that I'm aware. And like one thing with me, I don't buy shirts. Yeah. Like my whole fucking closet is crop tops.
Yeah.
You know, like my whole fucking closet. Like I don't own a shirt unless it's a fucking wife beater. And I bought them to wear with the damn faja. You know what I'm saying? So, or like, you know, t-shirts for working out.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, I'm telling my sister, I'm like, I need to like, you know, not change my swag, but define my swag. Cause I do dress a certain way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I never been hella into like clothes and shit because I'm very into hair and makeup.
Yeah.
Like my hair and makeup ain't never not gonna be on point.
Yeah.
Like that's just me. I've been like, when I played volleyball, I would wake up 2 hours before the game and do my makeup. Oh, girl. Like I was that girl that they would talk about.
See, like, I like wearing makeup, but I only wear makeup when I got somewhere to be.
See me, no. If I'm gonna be seen, bitch, I'm popping out. But that's just like me.
This dry ass face is what girl. You Monday through Friday.
Yeah, see me.
I barely wake up in enough time to get myself to work, so I definitely ain't got time to be doing no makeup.
Yeah. And I feel like
I literally be running out the door every morning, like shit.
I gotta for sure. Like when I was in school, like because my freshman year I put in effort, but like my last 3 years of college, well, I put in effort with sophomore year too. But I went to HBCU. When you go to HBCU, that shit hit different. You got to dress, bitch, when you go to HBCU. But my last 2 years, just going to school. Them folks they wouldn't even recognize me with a wig on like this, girl. Because y'all lucky I'm showing up.
Yeah.
Okay. So the fact that I'm here is the prize, baby.
Facts.
Because I was not a school person, baby.
That's how I feel about work. I was like, child, the fact that I'm here is enough in itself. Because, baby, I hit snooze 10 times. I hit snooze for 2 hours.
And not give a damn. Girl, that I remember, I had did some hot shit. So I really deserved this. But I had, this was right before I like fully took off like full time on my own. So it was like 2018. I finally got hired at Sephora. Yeah, bitch, I wanted to work at Sephora or Mac so fucking bad.
Yeah, because I interviewed for a Mac position.
You did?
I did.
I fucking girl, cause Mac, you can turn into a national freelance artist.
Yeah, because basically I was just signing on to be a freelance artist.
Yeah, like that's the best, one of the best careers you can get as a makeup artist, because that Mac really will put you in a position to win. Yeah. But either way, I had got the job and I had training the next day, or no, like the next week at 3:00. So I went to Atlanta the night before. Okay. I had left Tally at like 5 a.m. Got to Atlanta. This is when I was dealing with somebody in Atlanta. Yeah. So hang out with them all fucking day. Then leave the next morning, fucking, I don't know, some stupid shit. To the point where I get back to Tally at like 7:30, got class at 8. Never go to my 8 o'clock class. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm up, let me go, right? Yeah. Go to the class, girl, come back home, bitch, sleep through the damn interview. Fucking with the snooze, but not the interview, the training. Sleep through the training, bro. Yeah. I'm like, bro, I've been trying to get this job for like 4 years, dog. And I done slept through the training. No. I'm like, damn. It just wasn't meant to be, though. Now the way life is, I understand why the fuck I wasn't supposed to have that job. Yeah. But at that time, I was hurt, honey.
I know you was.
I wanted my little red and black smock, bitch.
Because it was hurt. Like them type of jobs, like It's hard to get them type of jobs.
Yeah. Cause they
you
picky
can
as
move
fuck.
around with them jobs too, because they everywhere.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
So I'm thinking I'm in the door, bitch.
Yeah,
and then
girl.
I fuck around and do some
Slept
dumb
your
shit.
ass right up out that door.
Girl. Fuck around and do some dumb shit and lose the opportunity. I'm like, man.
But like you said, it happened for a reason.
It happened for a reason.
Now you
might
popping.
take a few years to figure it out, but it happens.
Now you popping, bitch.
What else for, bitch? Okay.
Right.
So, period.
But
yeah.
So if you had some final words to say, what would you say?
My final words is prep your body for sure. Like go on a fucking my diet was meats and vegetables. Not meats and vegetables, fruits and vegetables only, no meat. If I had meat, it would be seafood because you want to be lighter. You want to feel lighter. Mm-hmm. You want to get the toxins and all that shit out your body prior to having surgery. If you do smoke weed, smoke it out of hemp or raw papers because they'll still perform your surgery if you fail a drug test, but they won't if you fail a nicotine and tobacco test. What's another one? Be patient. I'm fucking impatient as fuck. So I feel like that made it extra hard for me.
Yeah.
Because like I would get really upset because like I just couldn't do anything. Like I literally just need to fucking sit here and sleep to heal. I needed to give my body time to heal, and I would just struggle like with just not doing shit because I'm used to doing so much. So it's just like being patient is super important. Go with what your heart feels when it comes to picking a doctor. Because like I said, I swear to you, bro. I swear to you, I had conversations with like six doctors. And then I ended up with somebody that was fucking 7 hours away.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like everything happens for a reason. You need to go with what your gut is telling you, you know? Yeah. Because you can still Google things and probably find bad stuff about my doctor. But shit, you see me, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? You see like a bunch of other girls who went to him. So you know he's a good doctor if you do what you're supposed to do. And I'm not saying, because you got to be careful when you say this, I'm not putting the blame on like women who've had complications and different things from having surgery, but you can't blame every situation on the doctor either.
Right.
Because like, for instance, another girl, she hadn't got silicone butt injections. And didn't tell them until surgery day. So, of course, he refused to do your BBL because you had fucking injections, girl.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can die getting a BBL from having them. That shit is illegal as fuck for a reason.
Yeah.
But then it's like, oh, he did a bad job on my lipo. Bitch, he was scared. You just told him you had fucking injections.
Right.
You know, of course, you should have been denied prior. You know what I'm saying? And you shouldn't have gotten any procedure done at all. But I mean, shit, you didn't tell him the whole truth either.
Right.
You know, and it goes the same with prior health issues because it's a lot of prior health issues that'll prevent you from being able to have surgery. But women will lie.
Yeah.
They'll lie because you got to remember, like I told you from the beginning, and this, I guess, could be another tip. Get that shit for the right reason. Get that shit because it's going to make you happy. Don't go get that shit because you think you're going to get more attention or it's going to make more people pay attention to you or it's going to make a man want you or something like that. You need to feel comfortable and content and confident with yourself prior because all the emotional shit you go through during is rough if you don't have the confidence to sustain that.
Right. Makes sense.
So those definitely my, top tips I can give.
So I don't have much to say about this situation because I've not had any plastic surgery, but I definitely said, like you said, if you want it, do it for the right reasons because it does take a toll on you mentally. And like I said, Dash is not the first person that I've heard that from. And just do your due diligence as far as like what you need to do prior to, like, there are a lot of groups out there. Take the valid information. I feel like,
and it's still worth like the Facebook groups are worth getting in. Because say for instance, I think I searched like gym, like literally the word gym in one of the groups. Yeah. And then just to see when other people started going back to the gym. So, you know, I got like, you know, other people's opinions on shit. Of course, I still make my own decisions, but it's nice to have a community of people who actually going through the shit you're going through.
Right.
Because it's certain shit, like, I can explain the way that fucking burning feel, but you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Versus somebody else who probably feeling the same shit right now, you know?
Yeah.
So I feel like it just kind of depends.
Yeah. So I say take the information from those groups based on like factual shit. I wouldn't like, don't get caught up in all of the hoopla that be going on. And I think that's in any group, like group chat or group, you know, like I'm not big on group Facebook groups and stuff like that. Like I get irritated with the amount of messages that come into those groups, but there is still valid information. Like even though I don't like being in the groups that I'm in, I still find valid information in there from time to time. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to be in those type of groups because there are people in the groups going through the same things. And so it's important that you have that community to help you. And especially when you're going through this hard time, well, probably the people around you don't understand what you're talking about because they've not experienced that. Like,
they don't get it, yeah.
Burning or the itching that she was talking about. You know what I'm saying? So I just say,
and then even like my friend would tell me, and I'll just be like, damn, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
But then I felt it myself. I just had to be like, sis, I understand. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry we want to go through that shit at the same time. Like, because it is, baby. I mean, that itching, like, that shit was scary. My sister was looking at me like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Girl, I'm standing at the foot of the bed just scratching everything, like, about to cry.
Yeah.
Because you're scratching, but it's internal.
Yeah.
So you're not scratching anything.
Yeah.
You know?
It's
rough.
So, you know, do your due diligence. Do it because this is what's going to make you happy. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, at the end of the day, just you have to live your life for you and do what makes you happy. So if getting plastic surgery is what you feel is going to make you be happy, do it. You know what I'm saying? It's plenty of people that's out there that's going to be like, don't do it. You shouldn't do that. But at the end of the day, they don't live your life. They don't wear your body. So they don't know how you feel or what you see when you look in the mirror. So it's nothing wrong with getting plastic surgery if that's what you decide, and don't let nobody shame you for it. So that is my piece on plastic surgery. I will one day be a plastic surgery patient. I don't know when, but one day. And I'm going to be doing that for me. And it's legit going to be because and like she said, she had to work out before she had her surgery. You know what I'm saying? And so it's because I want to enhance the results that I already had.
That's what people don't understand. And it's a difference. It's two different groups of people who go get plastic surgery. People who want to enhance the beauty they already have, and people who don't feel beautiful and think that the surgery is going to fix that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I can't tell you how to feel about yourself.
Right.
Just do some real self-evaluation. And that's it. I'm gonna stop now. But you know, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I hope y'all got some good information from this Kiki session. Y'all can follow Dash at Dash. You want to tell them where they can follow you at?
Oh yeah, y'all can follow me on Instagram at DashBeautyXX, TikTok DashBeautyXX, and then my YouTube is Dash Beauty Factory, where I talk about all things bad bitch and surgery soon. Soon.
And if y'all need more sugar daddy information from the episode that me and her did, go to her YouTube. It's hella videos on there about sugar daddies. And then she also has her group. Like once you start following her, you know, following her and stuff, you can get at it and say you got like a text group or something, right?
Yeah, it's the Group Me app. It's a group.
So you can get invited or involved in her Group Me chat. And basically it's a community. People ask questions about, you know, how should I act when I meet a sugar daddy, or what type of questions should I ask when I meet a sugar daddy? You know, these type of things. So if you interested in being a sugar baby and getting you a sugar daddy, get in tune. So period. And then y'all can follow me on Instagram at kiki'ing with Coco. You can email me at kiki'ingwithcocopie@gmail.com. And then I always mention, if you have any questions, shoot me an email or a DM, and I'll read your question while I'm recording, and me and my guests will give you a response. So go ahead, do that. I still got my I'm Black 525/8 shirts, so cop that. If you missed I did a Black Friday sale, and that sale lasted for like over a week. So if you did not get into that Black Friday sale, you might not see no more sales this year. I might do a Boxing Day, which is the day after Christmas, but we shall see. So get your shirt. If you got questions, DM or email me, and then follow me on Instagram at kiki'ing with Coco. So that's it. Thank y'all for tuning in, and until next time, bye.